where I've been taking the morning to really nourish my soul and refresh my energy. In today's video, I'm going to take you through some of my favorite Sunday rituals, and while I do that, I'm also going to go over my 2024 intentions. I just finished journaling, which I have been doing a lot to start off this beginning of the year, mostly due to this book that I'm currently reading, which is called Regenerative Business. I have been really loving this book, and it's been giving me a lot of journal prompts so far about how your life goes in seasons, just like the earth. So I've been journaling a lot about that and the journaling prompts that she's been giving. I also do my auto suggestions every morning, so I just write out my auto suggestion 3 times, and then I've been kind of also following the artist's way, just kind of continuing off of my auto suggestions. I've just been writing 3 pages of just whatever comes out, and I always feel when I do that, it really helps the rest of my day, and I notice a huge difference when I do it versus when I don't. Going back to my Regenerative Business book, Regenerative Agriculture is all about restoring the soil, bringing life back to the soil, nutrients to the soil, and leaving it better than when you found it. As we did just move into our house in 2023, I do want to look at our acreage and become more regenerative here on our little homestead that we are going to be creating in the spring and summer. But I do also want to look at my life as regenerative. How can I feed the soil, in this case me, more love, nutrients, and life? Kind of going back to the cycles and the seasons of life, I want to be more in tune with my own menstrual cycle and the different phases that we go through as women, and how when I'm in different phases it affects my mood, my creativity, my productivity, and just lean into that more. I think I might get one of the aura rings that I've been seeing everywhere, but it keeps track of your menstrual cycle. It's just one less thing I have to keep track of on my own calendar. Plus it also keeps track of like health and fitness and stuff like that, and I love wearing rings, so I think it'll be perfect. I don't love like the Fitbits or the Apple Watches because I don't typically wear watches, so I think the Aura ring would be really nice, and they just came out with a sleeker version. I want to start planning my schedule, my rest time, and my work time around these different phases that we go through each month. So I really want to start leaning into that more and really schedule accordingly so that I can be productive when I feel really productive and then rest when I need to. Devoted to myself this year, really getting into routine, specifically my morning routine, and really providing myself structure so that it creates opportunity for more flow and creativity and fluidity outside of that as well. I've been really loving clay masks. I feel like it tunes into like the wild side of me, but also my Mexican lineage, where there has been clay used for so many years. So I really just want to connect with more of that side of me, the Mexican side of me, and I'm doing that by really tuning into clay more. Also with drinking cacao, I really love drinking cacao, and not quite daily, but I really love it almost daily. I mean, I could drink it daily, I love it that much, but sometimes I don't have the time to like really put the love and an intention into it when I make it the way I love to make it. And I'm also learning Spanish at the moment. It's part of my 2024 intention is to do Duolingo every single day as well. So I have been really keeping up with that, and I've been really loving that as well. How do I look? Alright, I got that clay mask off. I'm gonna put on the rest of my skincare, feeling really nourished and hydrated. And now I'm gonna go into oil massage and body oiling. This I actually learned from my Ayurvedic practices, which is traditionally done before you shower. But today I wanted it, because it is quite snowy and cold though, I really wanted it after my shower. And Vata, which is my dosha, is recommended to use sesame seed oil because it's very warming. But I want to use my Mirror Water body oil today because this is what I currently have on stock. I really love this self-care practice. When you're doing this practice, you really want to make sure you're massaging and really taking a moment to really feel all the dry skin under your hands, or maybe it's really, really smooth, or maybe there's cracks, or maybe there's bumps, or maybe there's breakouts, whatever it may be. You just really want to feel your skin and just really just accept every part of your skin and accept it with love and nourishment, and just be grateful for your body while you're massaging it, and just kind of really tune in, put some beautiful music on, and just take a moment for yourself to just really nourish. So moving on into my next intention for 2024, my intention is to meditate every morning, and specifically meditations that will pull me more into my femininity. I feel like growing up feminine and girly was used in such a negative context that I kind of like almost closed that part of me off. So I really want to lean into that and tune into that with specific meditations that kind of bring me closer to my radiance. Whenever you do a warm activity, like I was just in the sauna or exercising, or maybe you were in a hot tub, whatever it may be, it's really good to cool down your face. So I'm using my cryo sticks that I have on my shelf. I love these so much at just like giving my skin a beautiful extra boost of glow, but also just really helping to sculpt and lift the face. So while I do this on my skin here, make sure you're always doing this with oil. I already have oil on my face. While I do this, I'm going to talk about my 2024 business goals for Earth Skin Studio. My goals usually, when it came to like business, like every year prior to 2024, was more followers, more leads, more clients, more. This year I want to focus more, I think, on just like spreading information about why you should be switching to sustainable skincare from organic or regenerative farms, or the benefit of this ingredient, or just I want to post more about like self-love practices like I'm doing today, and just share about like my passion for facials and facial massage and different techniques. So I think by just focusing on what I love and what I want to share without being concerned, is this going to get me the specific client, I think my audience would find me, and the clients will come and my customers will come just from me posting exactly what I want to share, the helpful tools, tips, and tricks. I really want to become the place people go to for sustainable regenerative skincare, and they know I've tried, tested, and really deeply researched each specific product so that you, the customer, don't have to. So that's one of my goals. So good. If you don't have cryo sticks at home, like I mentioned, you can purchase them on my website, but also you can throw, you just want to be cautious that it's not getting too cold that it shatters, but you can throw your gua sha that you have at home one of your stones perhaps, you can throw that in the freezer for just a couple of minutes to get it nice and cool. It won't last as long as these because they're stainless steel, but it will feel really nice. Or you can take a spoon and do the same thing that I'm kind of doing, and it will last honestly a little bit longer than gua sha would, just to cool your skin down. Even though while I'm doing this, it's snowing outside and it's freezing cold. When it comes to my business and being in my actual facial room, I just want to be that place where people can go and just allow their nervous system to fully relax, and I want to keep learning different techniques that allow me to do that for them. I want to be able to give them the best results that they possibly can with having the most sustainable products and almost a 0 to no waste within my treatment room. Okay. Alright, the sun is slowly starting to set, which doesn't say much. It's not even 4:30. It gets so dark so early here in Alberta. But to wrap up my 2024 intentions, my last one is for you guys here on YouTube. I really want to be consistent this year. I say this every single year, but I really want to do 2 videos at least a month. I have a really fun idea for a monthly series that I think will be really, really good and will really take off. It's going to be called Facial Features, and it's going to start next week. I'm just going to have a friend or someone who I'm really inspired by come in and speak on a topic that they're passionate about while I give them a facial. I think it'll be a really cool series. I'm gonna drop one once a month. I already have them all planned out basically for the whole year of who I want. I just have to ask them, but I think it'll be really cool, and each topic will be really unique and different for each single person. So I'm really looking forward to that. The first one will drop next Friday, and that should also help me kind of keep on track of my YouTube content. I really love creating on here, and I think it's really fun. It also gives me a chance to repurpose some of this content onto other platforms as well. I just really love YouTube. I always have. I feel like you get kind of like an inside scoop of the creator or whoever's behind the lens, business owner, or whatever it is. And I think it's really fun. So I really like these little moments here on YouTube. I love watching YouTube. And so yeah, that's my goal, is to show up here more on this platform. So I'm gonna sit and drink my cacao. I'm actually gonna get out of my office. I haven't been in my office all Sunday. It's just been something that I've been enjoying, is like self-care, reading, nourishment, soaking up the sun rays. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. I hope you really enjoyed this video today, and I hope you liked the new quality. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but I got a new lens, got a new camera, super pumped about it, and I just wanted to show up differently for 2024. So I'll see you guys Friday for the start of my new series. Cheers!